Hello traders, welcome to a new week. This is another weekly market analysis video for the week. If this is your first time seeing my video or hearing my voice, my name is Davidson and I come up here to give weekly market chart analysis, hold your hands to show you what is going on in the market, what's going to happen, and help you, guide you in your trading decision. So if you're a beginner trader, you're an intermediate trader, and you're yet to really understand what trading is, I believe this is a channel for you. Great stuff's happening here and you don't want to miss out. So subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out whenever I drop a new video just like this one. So in today's video, this is weekly market analysis. So this is a new week and we want to analyze the market to know what to prepare for. All right, so get your journals, get ready so you don't get distracted. Get your cup of coffee, cup of water, and watch to the end. The first instrument I'll be looking at today is XAUSD, and really looking at XAUSD from 4-hour time frame. And this is what I do when I'm looking to analyze. I start from the higher time frame. So H is for higher time frame. I start from the 4-hour. I look at from 4-hour to, let's use L for lower time frame, to 30 minutes. So these are the time frames I use. So 4-hour, I also use 1 hour. 1 hour. So when it comes to time frame, higher time frame and lower time frame, these are the time frames I work with. The lower time frame I also use 15 minutes as well, but I barely use 15 minutes because I'm always within 1 hour and 30 minutes. The lower time frame I use most of the time is just 30 minutes. I don't really go lower to 15 minutes because 30 minutes scaling down from 4 hours to 1 hour already gives me what I'm looking for. All right, so 30 minutes is just for me to look for a position to execute, to look for a way to execute my trade. All right, so these are the time frames I work with. Yep, so I'll take that away. Those are the time frames I work with. So you might ask daily time frame. I don't really use daily time frame. Is a bit of confusing. So for example, now this is daily time frame. Looking at gold right now, this is daily time frame. You can't really read these candles. All right, so daily time frame, they are not always that readable. You can't read the time frame. However, you can tell that price is trying to right now price is struggling to push back up. You can tell, right? Yeah, you can tell that pretty well, but you can't really read the trend. You can't really see these structures in place. So for you to be able to see that, that's when you scale down to the 4-hour. All right, you scale down to the 4-hour. When you are in 4-hour, you can really see and you can also mark out your key levels. One of the best things you can do for yourself, one of the things you can do to help your journey in trading is knowing how to mark out key levels. I think I should really set up a video on how to mark out key levels. All right, because that is one of the most challenging things traders face. If you're a beginner trader, that's one of the things that's going to be difficult for you, because you need to know how. It's a must to know how to pick your areas of interest. For example, I drew this from here because look at what happened here. Price got to here, dropped, got into here, drop back to this same level, and now price is heading back here. And after all of this, so this was a break, a retest of this level, and I'm looking out for, okay, if price truly, when price came back here, it couldn't touch this level anymore, but it's back at this level. So what I'm looking out for is, if at all price is going to take out this level. All right, if price is going to take out this level, then it's going to come down here before we can now look at buying back to the upside again. All right, very simple, right? So the next buy, the current buy price is buying off this level. Previous buys was at this level. All right, previous buy was at this level. Now the current buys is at this level. So you must know how to draw your key levels. All right, so looking at what market is doing, I'm looking for price because it has failed to break below this level. However, today is just the first day of the market opening. Monday, this is Monday, and time is currently 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm in Nigeria at the moment. 11 p.m. Nigerian time. So market just opened, and this is what we are looking out for. So barely looking at XAUSD, you can tell that sellers are sitting here. There's a lot of sellers at this level. There's a lot of sellers at this level pushing price to the downside. So you can see that every time price makes movement trying to break this level, sellers will push it back. So sellers are sitting down here, and also we have buyers. We have currently right now we have buyers at this support level. We have buyers at this support. Yep. So we have buyers at this support level right here, and we have sellers at this level. So price coming back into this level is a clear area of interest. Why? Because this is a support level. So if you scale to the 1 hour time frame, you can see this clearly. I'm so sorry guys about the noise. There's something going on in my area, so this might really affect my recording, but it's all good. Let's continue. So you can see that this is an area of interest. Price has been getting into this level and has not been able to break below this level. Now we have market opening with a gap into this support level, and we're looking for you to continue back to the upside. All right, so that's what we're looking out for on gold. And that being said, I'm already in on this trade. I have my position on this trade just just above the support level, a little bit above the support. So I have a position here, and my stop loss is somewhere, if I guess right, I think it's somewhere around here. So if price takes out my stop loss, then I believe, since it has taken out all of this support, the next psychological area to wait for, the next logical area to wait for is to wait for price to come into this support, then you buy back to the upside again. So that's what I'll be looking out for. But right now, I'm on a trade on the support level. So that's what I'm looking out for on XAUSD. Let's go to the next instrument. I'll be looking at silver. So same thing on silver. You can see market structure. You can see a high, a lower high, a higher low, sorry, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then we have a higher high. All right, so clear trend. What can you tell? You can tell that the market is heading upward. Why? Because market is creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. So that's how to identify your trend. So identifying your trend, you must see high, higher, higher. This is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a higher high. Why is it a higher high? It's a higher high because this high is higher than the previous high. Now, why is this a higher low? It's a higher low because this low is higher than the previous low. So that's how to identify a trend. And currently looking at silver at the moment, that is the trend we are right now. And you can see silver also is at area of interest. So market just opened, break through this current. Market was here, taking out all of this resistance, all of these sellers, took out all the sellers here. Don't forget, sellers were sitting here. Don't forget, we had sellers at this level. We had seller when price cut here, we could not push further, it dropped. Price came back, could not push further. Price came back, could not push further, drop back to this support, now making this a strong area of interest. You can see, now making this a strong area of interest. So sellers are sitting at the top here, while buyers are sitting at the bottom right there. All right, so the last buyers took price above the previous sellers. Now price is dropping again back into this level. It might get to this level before trying to buy back again. So what do you see? You are still seeing the same trend. Price is currently at this level now. What you can still see the same trend: a high, a higher low, a higher high. So that's what we are looking out for on that's what we're looking out for on silver. It is for hour. So if you scale down to 1 hour, you can see that very well. Look at it clearly on the 1 hour time frame. This is what you can see. So it's either price moves come to this level, come back to this support before buying back to the upside, or price just consolidate around this area, before pushing to the upside. Either ways, we are bullish. We are very much bullish. So this is what we are looking out for. If price comes to this level and give you something like this, then you should be looking forward for a buy. You should get a buy entry. So for silver, I am bullish. I'm very much bullish on silver. And for US30, this is what I was looking out for. This is what I was looking out for. So when I drew this, price was at this level. I was looking out for price coming back to this support. Why? Because price previously bought off this support level. You can see first touch, you can see second touch. Price bought off this level, and after that, price market open and price dropped into this area. So I'm hoping it gets to this level here. If price gets to this level, I will just buy. Why would I buy? I will buy because this was previously a resistance. This was previously a resistant level. You can see sellers were sitting here, and this last buy is what pushed the market upward above the previous sellers. So if market dropped into this area of the previous sellers, I'm going to buy at this level, because this will be a support. This will be a new support. That will be a resistant level turning to a support level. So I'll buy off this level. So that's what I'm looking out for on US30. And on Nasdaq, on NAS100, this one has actually moved already. All right, this one has actually moved already. So you can see all these are bullish trends. All these are bullish trends. I don't want this video to be too long. I want it to be as simple as ABC. You can look at this and you can tell that this is a bullish trend. Now price, market open, price drop into this level, and now it's picking up again. So what can you tell? You can tell that price is pushing back to the upside. So if you want to enter this trade, you can still enter at this level. You can still enter right at this level. You can enter right at this level, then your stop loss below the previous low, below this previous low, and you trade it 1:3. I don't know your risk to reward. So if your risk to reward is 1:3, you do 1:3 or 1:5. I do 1:5. All right, so I do 1:5, and my target above this level. So that's what I'm looking out for. And yeah, that is that for it. I don't want this video to be too long, so that will be the end of this. And also, I'd like you guys to subscribe to the channel. If you are new, if you are seeing my video for the first time, you watch my video for the first time and you like what I'm doing here, click smash the subscribe button, like this video, share this video with your friends, you know, people of like mind who are interested in trading forex. Share this video with them. It also helps the channel as well. You know, it helps the algorithm push this video. And thank you so much. I'll see you. I also have a community. If you're looking for a community of traders, you want to grow, you want to meet with other traders, like-minded people who are looking for, you know, who are really serious about trading, I have a community where you can join. So the link is in the description of this video. Click the link, join the community, and I'll see you on the inside. That being said, every trade I take, I also call them in the community. So if I'm taking a trade, I'll call it in the community. I'm not a signal provider, don't get me wrong. I'm not a signal provider. uh i don't I don't sell signals, I don't sell courses, I don't sell mentorship, I don't sell you robots, I don't sell anything. Everything I'm doing here is for free. I'm giving you my knowledge for free. So if I'm taking a trade, I call it in the community as well. Okay, this is what I'm looking at, this is what I'm looking at. So you want to also join the community so you get to know how I roll. You feel me here? So that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.